Chapter 8 Ethics, Morality, and Humanity. The Compass Within. There comes a point in every life when the greatest battle is not fought against others, but within ourselves. Every decision we make, every moment of honesty, restraint, or compassion, shapes not only who we are, but what humanity becomes. For all our technological brilliance and social advancement, we remain creatures of conflict, constantly torn between instinct and empathy, desire and discipline, freedom and responsibility. What defines us is not the outcome of our actions, but the integrity of the path we take to reach them. Power without conscience destroys, and progress without morality is hollow. True civilization is not built through conquest or control, but through awareness of how our choices affect others and the world around us. Human behavior has long been shaped by the tension between dominance and cooperation. Some claim that power is the driving force of our species, that competition ensures survival. Yet what truly separates us from instinct is the ability to choose differently, to act with empathy rather than aggression, to create rather than consume. Our greatest strength lies not in domination, but in compassion. We rise not by standing over others, but by lifting them with us. Morality is not imposed by law. It lives within the conscience. It reveals itself in the quiet moments when the right choice costs us something, and we must decide whether to act for self or for good. Laws can punish wrongdoing, but only conscience can prevent it. To be moral is to see beyond the self, and to recognize the shared humanity in every face we meet. Desire itself is not wrong, it drives creativity, connection, and progress. But when stripped of respect, it can corrupt. Sexual expression, for example, is a natural part of life. But it must always exist within the boundaries of consent and dignity. What divides love from perversion is intention. When affection becomes control, when intimacy ignores empathy, it ceases to be love at all. The same is true in the evolving landscape of relationships. Whether monogamous or polyamorous, traditional or unconventional, the foundation remains the same: mutual respect, honesty, and choice. No relationship built on consent and equality should be judged less worthy, just as no tradition that causes harm should be defended in the name of culture. Freedom in love is not indulgence, it is authenticity, the right to live truthfully without fear or shame. Our moral compass also extends beyond humanity itself. The way we treat animals is a reflection of who we are. Science has shown that animals think, feel, and suffer. They grieve, they nurture, they dream. To deny that truth is to deny the empathy that makes us human. If we would not wish suffering upon ourselves, how can we justify inflicting it on others simply because they cannot speak our language? From factory farms to circuses, from hunting to fashion, every act of cruelty asks us to choose between profit and compassion. The answer should be simple. Ethics also define how we care for one another, especially those who have fallen through the cracks. Homelessness, addiction, poverty, and mental illness are not moral failures. They are the visible scars of broken systems. Society's worth is measured not by how it rewards success, but by how it treats its most vulnerable. Intervention should never mean control, but compassion, the hand that helps, not the one that condemns. True morality does not turn away. It reaches out. Generosity, too, is an ethical act. Imagine a world where every working person contributed even a fraction of their income to global causes: clean water, shelter, food, education. The amount would barely be noticed by one, but collectively, it could transform millions of lives. Giving is not about charity, it's about awareness, a shared understanding that we are all connected. When one suffers, all are diminished. As our power grows, so too does our responsibility. We have learned to edit genes, harness AI, and reach for the stars, yet we still struggle to care for one another. The question is no longer what we can do, but what we should do. Technology without ethics is a dangerous freedom. Science should serve life, not ego. Progress should heal, not harm. Morality does not belong to religion or government. It belongs to all of us. It is not fixed in scripture or statute, but evolves with understanding. The essence never changes: empathy over indifference, creation over destruction, truth over convenience. Every act of kindness, every refusal to hate, every stand for justice is a moral victory, however small. The purpose of this mission, my movement, is awareness. Awareness is the seed of change. If enough people read, reflect, and unite behind this message, the ripple becomes a wave. When I write to the leaders of every nation, calling for peace and shared prosperity, I want them to know that their citizens have read the same message, that the world is watching, that the choice lies before them, to ignore this call, knowing their people are aware, or to act, to lead with courage, empathy, and unity. The path forward begins with us. Every choice matters. Every word, every action, every act of conscience shapes the world we leave behind. We may not achieve perfection, but we can choose progress, not through domination, but through understanding. Not through division, but through compassion. In the end, what defines humanity is not the destination, but the journey, not the end we reach, but the moral path we take to get there.